live. And welcome to Fer Friday at 4, number 20. Andreas Postel, the first one in the room. Let me see who else is here. Johnson Hogg is here. Thank you. Warren Bendler, Terry St. James, Toby Simmons, my West Coast co-host. Scott Peck, Arlene. Hey, Arlene was with me last night. Most of you know I'm still on a Tommy high from last night. Mike Verbeck, all these people from Raleigh's room. Chris Mealy, Scott Peck, Warren Bendler, Rodney Wright, hey. Good to see y'all. And yes, I am still on a major Tommy high. Still got on my wristband from last night. Every time I look at it, I get a little giddy thinking about last night with Tommy Emmanuel's concert. Somebody mentioned in Raleigh's room today, he's like an alien. He is. He has like 6 fingers on each hand, and he's been playing since he was 4. He started touring when he was 6. And he plays things that appear not to be humanly possible. Anyway, that coming into the room music. I'll get carried away. I could talk all half hour about that. That coming into the room music was Blowing in the Wind by Bob Dylan. He wrote it in 1962. He didn't release it until a year later, and he claims that he wrote it in an afternoon, in about 10 minutes. He put the words to the melody of an old slave song called No More Auction Block. I found that interesting. He said during his first performance of it in Greenwich Village said he couldn't read his own handwriting, so he made some of the words up. Sounds like Dylan. His own version was never really a hit, but Peter, Paul and Mary recorded it in 1963, and that charted at number 2. Let me see who else is here. Mark Matthews. Ben, hey, how you doing? Rachel Teeter, thank you for coming. Anne, my sister Anne. My other sister Arlene. These are chosen sisters. Ron Katie. Hey, Ron. Let me tell you, Ron is here because he wants to see how my live stream is working. Because I've been commissioned to do the Guitar League of Syracuse, New York on June 7th at 7 o'clock. It's a live stream, and I hope that you'll all put that on your calendars. June 7th, Guitar League of Syracuse, New York. It'll be an hour presentation. Similar to what you're seeing now, but with a whole lot more. An hour. Who else? Kathy Dillon, is it Brownjohn? Kathy Dillon Brownjohn. Well, my eyes are better, that's for sure. I can see names, I can see a few of the comments. So let me get right into my first tune, or I'll be reading comments all afternoon. And I promise I will read them all later and respond to you after the concert's over. My first tune today is a jazz standard composed by Joseph Kosmo with the original lyrics, and I'm probably going to butcher this French. I was a German teacher, not a French teacher. Jacques Prévert. It was written in French. The original title was Les Feuilles Mortes. I did get some coaching on that, but I'm not sure if it's right. Later, Johnny Mercer wrote the English lyrics, and pianist Roger Williams brought it to number 1 on the Billboard charts as an instrumental in 1955. Kosmo was originally from Hungary, but he collaborated with Prevert on the song, literally meaning dead leaves, for the 1946 film Les Portes de la Nuit, The Gates of the Night, sung by Irene Joachim. The first commercial recordings were released in 1950 by Cora Voltaire and Yves Montand. Loves his voice. Joe Stafford made the first English recording in 1950. It was recorded by many artists, including Bing Crosby, Nat King Cole, Doris Day, and Frank Sinatra, and instrumentally, including Roger Williams. It was recorded by Stan Getz, Duke Ellington, Miles Davis, and Vince Guaraldi. When Johnny Mercer wrote the lyrics in English, he gave it the title Autumn Leaves. I hope you enjoyed my arrangement. Thanks, honey. My concert last night with Tommy. Let me see who else is here. I saw Shane Hennessy. Shane Hennessy, listening from Ireland. Guys, Shane, type your website into this chat. Shane is just an incredible guitarist. I'm quite flattered you're here today. Her name is Marcy Farmer, Chris Mealy, S.A. Tudhope, Jens from Germany, Jens Kruger. Awesome. Great crowd here today. Helene, thank you. Marty Smith, Mark Matthews, Kathy Marzek. I think I said some of these before, but I'll say them again. You guys deserve it. Thanks, Toby. Robert Marcello, Terry St. James, Alberto Diamanti, Italian, I believe. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for coming. It really means so much to me. Shane, type your website into that. You have to hear Shane. He's just an incredible guitarist. Anyway, that was Autumn Leaves. And if you want to hear a version of me doing that with someone else, some of the camps that I've been to, I've played with some of these fine artists. There's a recording on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and type in Bunny Barnes, Autumn Leaves. and you'll see a version of me playing with Martin Taylor and Lawrence Juber. That was a little impromptu version. And then there's another version at Tommy's camp in Saratoga Springs in New York. And I'm playing it with Tommy, Richard Smith, Frank Vignola, and Vinnie Raniolo. Oh my gosh, those guys make me sound really good. Yeah, it was an awesome night. So check those out. Go to YouTube and see those versions. Get your notepads out. This is the time where I tell you about some other artists. I know some of you came right over from Raleigh, so you can make some notes and find out some other really great guitarists. I already told you to go check out Shane. And a big thanks to Toby Simmons for being my co-host. And these are all Eastern Standard Times I'm going to give you. So adjust accordingly. It's a big adjustment to Ireland. Here we go. And you know, one thing I said last week that can really help, you know, you don't have to tip any of these artists that you watch. They all do it for free. And if you really like what they do, you can tip them. But another thing you can do that would really help artists is to go to a CD that you already have. Go to CD Baby or Amazon and write a review about that CD. So when somebody's coming in and they say, "Gee, I'd like to buy one of their albums. I don't know which one is good," they'll look at the reviews and they'll say, "Hey, I'll buy that one because that person gave them a really good review of that CD." So that can really help them. Write recommendations for them. Subscribe to their YouTube page. Gets their numbers way up. Go to their Facebook page and like it. And you know, when prospective employers look at that page and say, "Hey, look, they have 1,400 likes. They must be a good performer," they'll get hired for the gig over somebody who has like 200. So something you can do. It won't cost you a cent. Just invest a little bit of your time. Write a review, like a page, subscribe to a page, and it's really helps the artist. Carol Pred, hey, I see you here too. Thank you for coming. So, who else today? Lawrence Juber will not be on today, but he'll be back on Monday for a tea time, for Moody Monday at 4:30. And he did a fabulous workshop. It's on YouTube. Look for the Harmonies workshop that he did on last Wednesday. Raleigh Brown always does 3 vocals and 1 instrumental. Currently he's doing one of the vocals is his own. It could be one of the instrumental could be his own as well. But he does Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He always announces a lot of great people as well. So he's on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3 and Sunday at 10:30 a.m. And as I said, I'm always asleep. I'll watch him on replay. And if you're watching somebody else and you want to go back and see their show, replay. It's always there. Tim Eady from Scotland. He's a fabulous player. He's at 5 p.m. on Saturday. Wonderful Scottish player. Does everything. He has a Bill Russell capo that he runs up and down the neck that fascinates me. I don't know why, but he just does it so easily. And he does some looping, but he's an incredible picker, and he plays concertina and penny whistle and some gypsy jazz and Irish tunes. Saturday night, Ancy McLean. Gosh, you know, let me see if I can find that quote of his. It's really funny. One of his tunes, here you go. "Your sweet talk made me love you, but Prozac made me stay." Ancy has such a way with words. He makes me giggle throughout the whole concert. He does some serious tunes as well. But I think if you like singer-songwriters, you'd really like Ancy McLean. He's witty and yet serious at the same time. He says he'll be on it Saturday at 7:06. He's pretty prompt. And of course, Joe Robinson is also Saturday at 7. I think last week he didn't get on till 7:05, but again, if you want to watch one, you can always watch the other on replay. And he's a fingerstyle wizard, Joe Robinson. Saturday at 7, they're both Ancy McLean and Joe Robinson. Tuck and Patty, our fabulous jazz friends from California, they're on it Sunday at 4 p.m. Fabulous singer Patty is, and extraordinary guitarist Tuck Andrus is. He also does Tuck's tips on Tuesday at 4. Anthony Snape is in Australia. He's on Sunday at 7 p.m. And he's a singer-songwriter, just amazing, just adorable, and just has a really great way with words. Monday, Alberto Lombardi, our Italian friend, at 3:30 on Monday. He does rock and roll, he does fingerstyle, he's the whole package. He sings, he's amazing. And Muriel Anderson on Monday at 7 p.m. Her guest this week will be Patty Larkin. Woo! Can't wait for that one. I never miss Muriel. I'm always there. So, and usually when these come up on my phone, I usually repost them, I share them. So, and that's one thing I ask you to do is share this stream to your page, share it to somebody else's page, and it helps the artist. And if I share it, then you can go back and watch it. So I usually share these artists' things. Let me see who else is here that I might have missed. Ashling, hi, Carol Pred. I think I said you before, but that's all right. Joanne, hey Joanne, my Casey's Alley buddy. Ilona, hi. It's great to see you. Rob Peter, my cousin. Dude, you got to go to that Tommy concert. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's good. Frank Fickling, thank you so much for coming. Well, it's good to see all you folks. I'm really thrilled. So I'm going to look at this little Tommy wristband and say, okay, you got this next one in the bucket. The second tune was originally an international hit for country artist Skeeter Davis. I think you probably all know who it is, what the song is. It peaked at number 2 in the U.S. in 1963. It was a top 10 Billboard's Hot 100 pop hit, adult contemporary hit, R&B, and a country hit on all those charts. His original version was actually produced by all of our heroes, Chet Atkins. And the song was played at Chet's funeral in 2001. It's been covered by the Carpenters, Herman's Hermits, Brenda Lee, Bobby Vinton, Johnny Mathis, just to name a few. And I hope that you'll enjoy my arrangement of End of the World. End of the world. Thanks, honey. So I saw Jessie Lundy go by. Hey, Jessie, thanks for coming. Jessie was there last night. Got my wristband on. Gives me energy. Abby Cohen, thanks for coming. Oh, sweet. She's from Steel City open mic. S.A. Tutto. Warren, good to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming. You know, if you haven't seen Tommy Emmanuel live, you really, really owe yourself. It's one thing to watch Tommy on YouTube. It's another whole experience to see him live. It just transports you to some happy place where you've never been before. And he saved my life. Some other live stream, I'll tell you the story about how Tommy helped me to let the guitar be my voice. And I say this every week, that letting the guitar be my voice heals my soul. And that's because of Tommy. He helped me do that. You know, I hope my music makes you happy, and I thank you so much for coming to Fer Friday at 4, number 20. And I hope to see you next week for number 21. Please get vaccinated, stay safe. Live music is coming back. My next performance is going to be at the Bucks County Brewery in Hune Spirits on June 6th. So mark your calendars. If you're in the Bucks County area, I hope you come out. And please stay safe. I love you all. I promise I will read your comments later and I will respond to each and every one of you. Thanks for coming. Love you. Bye-bye.